Hello. Good afternoon. Hello, Marina. Time for Hitless. More no-hit DS3. Oh boy. Because last time I did this, it went surprisingly well. So we will try again. Let's get into it. See if we can get some single digits this time. Jennifer, why not? So see if we can maybe get a single digit number of hits. Because last time it was 12 and 10. I think in my 2 runs. I think I still want to do like no resets at the moment. Still do no resets at the moment, but so just try and get like some single figures in terms of number of hits. This is Jennifer. Because I can. I'm pretty sure I can kill that guy. Okay. See how Gundir goes. Never compare to Ophelia or my fucking Bloodborne BL4 character. Yeah, maybe. We'll never know. Rush him down. Not bad so far. I'm yet to fuck it up. Let's go. Just what we love to see. Yeah, I do think I'll just do no resets for now. But honestly, I can do this run for sure. If last week is anything to go by, then I definitely can do this. I think honestly the difference with last week, like the last time we did runs, I was a lot more patient. Even though I got hit more times, I was definitely more patient with stuff and was actually prepared to wait. Which probably made a pretty big difference.
Ashen one.
So if something went wrong, I actually waited for it instead of just like, I can't be bothered, let's just run through and pray. So that was definitely an improvement. Let's just see. say my last run was 10 hits total. Only 2 of them actually to bosses, so basically get better at running seems to be the play. Yeah, indeed, we are playing Kingsfield 8. Hello, Danger Noodle. Hope your Wednesday's going well. Good old Kingsfield. Indeed. Okay, can this dude not hit me? So he tried his best. Holy shit. Ah, fuck. It's fine. How long does it take for that dude to catch up? Now I'm scared. Good enough. Good enough. Let's just see how far we can get before shit starts going wrong. Let's see if the open passageway just randomly decides to block us this time. Open doorway, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna stop you. Happened in the first run. I need to put that on. Let's just see. Because we did get a run like the last one we did that got up to, was it Dancer, the first hit? I want to say the first hit on that one was Dancer, which is really good. I also don't understand that fight. I really do need to look at that. I should actually practice at some point. But surely there's a safer way to go through this. I have fun cooking, Marina. And now we die to Vort. Yeah, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? And Fort dead. So far, so good. I swear that honestly wasn't even like a common thing for me when I did these runs like a year ago. I swear even just getting past Vort no hit was actually quite a challenge. Definitely getting past the Abyss Watchers, but I do think even just this far, I had quite a lot of issues with. Okay, get the bones, and then see if I can keep doing this firebomb before I inevitably fuck it up one time. I inevitably fucked it up. Yeah, we have a problem. Do the dogs chase me here? Yes, they do. Let me in. I can't hear where the dog is. Not even close. I am shit at that firebomb. I don't know the exact lineup. I didn't aim high enough, looking at that. Definitely needed to aim high and it would have hit the dogs. Yeah, that's the way you go to avoid these dudes here. I'm... Fucking hell, that was close. I forgot to roll into that guy. Grab that. I honestly don't even think I need to get this bonfire. I think you can just keep running straight through. But for whatever reason, I get it. Guess just to reset this enemy here. I always just make sure that thrall doesn't drop down for whatever reason. I don't think it will. Okay, next one that lands, then I'm gonna run. Just like that, and then we should get through here. Perfect. Yeah, that section I remember always causing me troubles. Mostly because of like the jump to get to the higher part. I think I could never do that consistently. So I tend to mess it up and then get hit by the arrow or one of the enemies there. I seem to be getting better at it now at least. I guess Dark Souls 3 just doesn't like my computer. It's still not running the best. And I have dropped it actually down to 1080p now. So I'm not playing in 4K anymore. Which makes a lot more sense. Yeah, it's still stuttering sometimes. Don't know if that's like me or Dark Souls 3. Fuck. I missed the jump. I don't know why sometimes... Well, I don't know exactly where you go in that jump. Also, why did they all forget about me? Yes, I do stream. I haven't done it for a while. Well, I didn't do it for a while. Now we are. I really don't know why that other dude forgot about me. I missed the jump that you do and then wait in that upper area until they forget that this time he just did, so... How did that not hit me? Please do not hit me. Thank you. I'm really bad at that enemy. I think especially on the way back when we go to the other part of Undead Settlement to get some rings, I always get hit by him. So I think the moveset's just really like erratic and random. And I can just never tell what the fuck he's actually doing. Ignore all these dudes. Honestly, the fact that we're making it past Undead Settlement, like 2 out of the 3 runs I've done, is at least a good sign that I can do this. This is a Titanite Shard. Because I do honestly think the main thing is just the running sections. If I can just get the running sections down, and then it's basically just the boss fights, I think that's pretty good. That dude is chasing me. I do not like that. And I never understand how to make that crab not aggro. Yeah, this area is just so fucking forgettable. And not just the bird people part, but just Road of Sacrifices as a whole is just so forgettable, I feel like. But there really is nothing going on here. I think it's the only thing, in my opinion, that stops it being the worst area in the game. I almost got killed by that guy dropping down because he could have plunged. Like, in my opinion, the only thing saving Road of Sacrifice from being the worst area is that it's not necessarily bad, it's just so fucking boring. Which, I mean, does mean bad, but it's not... You know, it's not offensive. It's not like Irithyll Dungeon, which is just absolute dog shit. It's just ridiculously boring and forgettable. And I actually think that kind of, in my opinion, saves it from being the worst area. Yeah, my least favourite is Irithyll Dungeon. Holy fuck, that place sucks. That place is not fun. I think what my next least favourite is if the Dungeon Road of Sacrifice is definitely my top 2. Honestly, in terms of area, probably Farm Keep, but the thing Farm Keep does have going for it is Abyss Watchers. This area is absolutely fucking saved by the fact that Abyss Watchers is at the end of it. I think in terms of the actual area, it's got to be there. I don't think there's another area that I would say I like less. Catacombs is annoying, but I don't mind it. Smouldering Lake isn't great, but again, I don't necessarily mind it. Honestly, most of the early game areas are kind of not great. I do like Undead Settlement and Cathedral, in fairness. I do think both of those, especially Undead Settlement, is an underrated area. But at the same time, the same way that Abyss Watchers is kind of bumped up, in my opinion, by, or Foundkeeper's bumped up by Abyss Watchers. Those areas are kind of hurt by their bosses. Because Greatwood and Deacons aren't exactly amazing. Okay, now I have 30. Okay, that's... Yeah, so I have 1 extra shard, which means I don't need to get... It's shard in Hyrule next to the bonfire. I don't actually need to get that one. Does that be 13 total? I do this now, don't I? Let's go and get our large Titanite. So we have large Titanite, the scroll, twin blades, undead settlement. God, there's still so much. Whenever I think I'm almost done with this section, there's always something. It's like, oh no, there's still actually these other 4 bits. And then it still just takes so much longer. You basically run up to the Abyss Watcher's fog wall and then just take 5 different turnings. And then when you think it's time, actually no, there's another one. So yeah, it does take over half an hour to get to Abyss Watchers. Oh dear. Don't fucking run away. Right. Just all the nice build up to like one fight. And then you have to do the same thing again before Walnut with running around catacombs and lake. But yeah, just don't get hit. I have only just realised that there was that part in Lothric Castle trying to get the chunks where I got hit both of my runs last week, and I didn't actually look at the correct way to do that. I completely forgot that was something I needed to check. Oh, you did not see me, fuck off. Actually, fuck off. Why are you still chasing me? Jesus Christ. I really should have checked what you actually need, what I actually do for that part. I completely forgot to do that. I completely forgot to check. So I do think I know what to do. I do think I can remember what to do, but I'm not certain. I'm definitely not certain, so that could get messy when I do get there. All it is just remembering the hidden body in the right place. But I don't think I can hidden body in the right place. Yeah, that guy, if he starts chasing you, I always get hit by him. Okay, why am I doing that? Where is the fucking lever? There it is. Why do I send this back up after? There's no reason to. It just makes me wait here and potentially lose a run by walking into that. I should stop sending it up. There is no point. Good old FromSoft elevators. Hello, Sigurd. And fucking run before the demon sees you. Perfect strategy. No reason to it. Just fucking run. And go. That part is always so sketchy, I think, because of the skulls. I always hear the dogs behind me and think they're about to get me. That is all the parts we need to do for that. So there I put twin blades. Sell all of this shit. Give you the coal. Okay. And then just get myself 16 decks.
Very well, then
I honestly think you can afford to get more. I don't know how much though. Because after this we need to get, with the Salt and Bisque Watchers, we need to get up to 15 ints. Rings, okay. Take the dagger off for now. And fucking run. Fucking run and hope for the best. Because this guy follows you. Let's just see what we can do. I can already hear the other dude getting up. Now this guy's running. Can I have my friend, please? I can deal with this guy. Go on, go on. He's fucking him up. No, he isn't. But that guy isn't back up yet. I can get him. Okay, phase 1 done. I'm not going to try that. I used to always go for that attack, but I do not trust myself. Come on. does this kill with 18 dex? It doesn't kill with 16. It does with 18 though, okay. Hitless past Abyss Watchers again. That I did not expect. I really did not expect that. Okay, get my staff out. I swear before the Elden Ring DLC came out, when I did runs of this, like every single time of the week, I got hitless past Abyss Watchers like 5 times or something. I swear I only got it like 5 times. And coming back to it after like 10 months with no practice, I've done it 2 out of 3. So... I want to sell item. Yeah, I'd say this is going pretty well. Hidden body. I think, but all those times I did get hit though, they were always... Like, those hits I'm pretty sure were always on the path. And I remember getting hit to Abyss Watchers a few times, so I think most of the time it was somewhere on the path and like the running. I'm not sure. Basically, if I can just be confident with all the running sections, and I can always do the running sections, then it's basically just a 13 boss rush that happens to take 2 fucking hours. You know, but it's basically just a boss rush after that. If I can just be confident with all the running, then it is just a boss rush. In honesty, the running in this game I feel is much safer than something like Sekiro. He says triggering a trap that very easily could have gotten him hit. I mean, but I think this does just show how doable this is. Like, for me anyway. I mean... Okay, maybe the running sections in Sekiro to do with my impatience, which makes them a bit more difficult. I kind of feel like even though I want to say that even though Sekiro has stealth in quite a lot of situations, this does actually feel nicer. I think the main reason for that being because you can have hidden body. I mean, you know, hidden body is just permanent gachi and sugar effectively. You know, you don't have like permanent gachi in Sekiro, you can only use 3 per rest kind of thing. But I don't know, I kind of feel like this is nice in the Sekiro in the running. Okay, spook, drink, hidden body, and then also hidden body again as soon as I pick up the Titanite shard. Pick that up, hidden body again. And that stops the skeletons seeing me. Okay, that's what you have to do to stop. Welcome back, friends. You didn't miss anything, no. Just actual kind of okay run again. Yeah, hopefully that went well for you. Oh, can you shoot me? Hello? I don't know why that ballista just decided it didn't want to shoot me. Get back here. Get back here. Fucking prick. And off we go again. The bit I'm most scared about getting hit with always in like this sort of wellness section is this part here, trying to get behind the sandworm. Leave me alone. Burning Desires fucking slaps, okay? And rest. It's a good song. Did you listen to the other thing yet? Probably not, but you should. Okay, wait for this worm to... It's still alive, it needs one more hit. Come on. There we go. I'll wait until this bit's done. Sweet. And off we go. Just don't get hit doing this. That has happened before and I was embarrassed. I think we're in the clear now. I'd be down to watch a DS3 randomizer for sure. Do enjoy some DS3. That's it, it's honestly been really fun to play it again. Even if it is for something like no hit, it's actually just fun to play this again. Sure is a fun game. Okay, wait, so I... Huh? Wait, hold on. What shards did I miss? What the fuck did I miss? I picked up the shard there. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I know what I missed. Wait. No, yeah. I know what I missed. I was just being an idiot. I remember. How the fuck did that not hit me? I completely fucked that roll. I tried to dodge the fucking, like, clouds from the splash in the water instead of the ballista. I see, it wasn't that much faster than normal because the only difference is I homeward boned after killing this lizard, like here, instead of running over and picking up these. So this is what I'm missing. That particle nearly got me. I mean, it did get me, in fact, but luckily there was enough time that I could roll again. I absolutely fucked that up. Hello, Firekeeper, and gimme Dex.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yeah, that was just me being dumb. Right, and now to run to Volnir. Yeah, that is indeed just every playthrough ever. Now just give me Dex. Dex build indeed. That's just what I do. I mean, in Elden Ring I started Astrologer because I wanted to like do my first playthrough as like sorcery. And then I think somewhere around fucking Godric I just decided, actually, you know what? We're doing Dex. Okay, no, don't take that off. Keep the shield on. No, I'm glad I can help, friends. Fine resin. The feck. I don't like this anymore. Like, can you get back here with your hands? I was gonna say, what do you mean that's still up? Sure. Okay, that third bracelet didn't even do anything. Third bracelet genuinely had like 2 HP for some reason. I know, the second one took forever to break. I fucking hate that enemy, oh my god. Wait, did I get the ring? Yeah. I forgot for a second if I got the ring or I needed to pick it up. Okay, so I buy the tower key. Where is it there? I'm just going to buy those now.
Ashen One. Well, that
31
well, Ashen One.
sounds roughly correct. And then Vought. Yeah, no, I think the only thing I've seen for No Hit Wolnir, or like the run I watched to learn, did something kind of like what I tried. So I just go with that. Okay, take that off, swap that for that. Take that off. Oh, the Oathel Beast. Yeah, I remember testing around with it at one point, seeing what you can do. I'm just fucking terrified of that dude. I do not like that attack. Oh, Dancer. I also don't like that attack. What the hell was that? What am I doing? Fuck you. I got greedy. Honestly, I don't even think I got greedy there. But actually, did I? Did I get greedy? I don't even think I was. I thought that was just safe. Apparently it isn't. Gee, guess which boss I need to practice. Fucking Dancer. There's a third attack on that. Okay, that's just good. Okay, you don't follow that one up. This attack I hate. I definitely rolled that, fuck you. I guess I need to practice Dancer. I swear I rolled that. That's not an attack I'm worried about. I know what to do there. I don't know why I died there. I'm absolutely fine with that attack. Well, take 3. I mean, back-to-back runs to make it hitless to Dancer, though, is pretty good. What the fuck are you doing? I've never known... Okay. God, I suck at this boss. I really fucking suck at this boss, holy shit. Sure is a boss fight. It's literally one of my favourite bosses in the game, I'm just awful at it. But the fucking shield for the Sage Pound, just not yet. That will haunt me. That was pretty dumb. Not gonna lie, that one was dumb. What the just fucking slap me, okay. Sure. Dancer, hello. There's someone in your arena. Why am I so fucking bad at this boss? I hate that attack. God, I suck at this fight. Holy fuck. Just found my bit of practice. Well. Time to spend 5 hours in Dancer. In the Dancer fight, I mean. Need to practice that. I fucking love that boss. The sound design is also really cool. It's just a good fight. Definitely one of my favourites of base game. Honestly, maybe my second favourite of base game. That could be my second, because Twin Princess is definitely my favourite. Twin Princess is my favourite in the base game, so it's maybe second. I feel like Abyss Watchers and honestly Soul of Cinder. Now that I've actually learned Soul of Cinder for no hit, and I don't just kind of go in there not knowing what the fuck I'm doing, it is actually a really fun fight. So I think second, third, and fourth are in base game for me are a contest between Dancer, Soul of Cinder, and Abyss Watchers. I do still think that Frida, Gale, Midir are probably above all of them. I do think I'd probably still say like Frida, Gale, Midir, then Twin Princes for my like favourite bosses in this game. So my favourite FromSoft boss is still Maria. Like, without a doubt. And see, after doing Bloodborne Blood level 4, honestly, I think I'm even more of an Orphan in Joy than I already was. Orphan was already one of my favourite fights in that game, and I honestly think it's just even better now. Now that I've done a Blood level 4 run. Okay, remember how the fuck you do this. Don't get hit. It's that fucking simple. I'm an idiot. I fucked it up already. I know what I was meant to do. Yeah, I know what I was meant to do. I did not do a good. I forgot one thing of Hidden Body. The last two times I just didn't know what I was doing. This time I knew what I was doing but fucked it up. So that's progress. That is indeed progress. Because I get this, then I stand here and Hidden Body. Yeah, because I forgot that one cast there. Then I get this and Hidden Body again here. And that gives me it for the entire thing. You see, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. I knew what I was doing that time, I just messed it up. Yeah, that's fine now. Now I do actually remember what to do. That section is fine. I just forgot that one cast of Hidden Body, but that's not a problem. But anyway, yeah, as said, Orphan is just really fucking fun now. Especially after Blood level 4. I definitely did not find it too easy, that's for sure. Now, I'd definitely say Orphan is the second hardest boss in Bloodborne, though. I would definitely say it's second hardest. For me, Lawrence is the most difficult. Lawrence is the only one in my Blood Level 4 one that I just straight up cheesed. Every other fight in the game I got good. Unlike this one right now. Why the fuck did they block me? Okay, I guess just this entire segment is one to practice. Are the dragons awake now? Well, that's a problem. Oh, that is a problem. Well. Yeah, Lawrence is the only one that I actually had to cheese because I just could not fucking do that fight. Don't hurt me. Okay, what do I actually do now? What do you actually do to get past them if they're woken up? There may be a problem here. We may have an issue. Yeah, we may have an issue. Oh. Maybe not. Don't fucking block me this time, because you suck. Oh, there we go. I still have one homeward bone, which is lucky. I didn't pick up my souls, I just realised I have 0 there. Where the fuck are my souls? Oh no, it's not looking good. Oh, and now I have fucking 0, I have 0 homeward bones. This is... Where are they? This way you need a fucking compass like an element that shows you the direction of them. But they're not here. I'm just gonna reset. There aren't any fucking souls here. Where did they go? They're not there. They're not there. Well, rip Jennifer. You did well. And now we get to run around collecting shit for the next 40 minutes. Jennifer did her best. Jim. It's still gonna be a female model, but it's now Jim. Let's see if they have any more luck. I mean, Jennifer was going well until Dancer, and then that whole situation where I lost my souls. Up until that point, Jennifer was doing well. But we have a new Jay in town. The rise of Jim. Jimmy-O. Okay, maybe if I thought about it, I could have come up with a better name. Hey, I just play the game. Naming isn't my strong suit. What the fuck was that? Oh, he's doing an attack. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And it took me way too long to realise that was actually an attack and he wasn't just walking. Well. What's wrong with the name Jim? Literally my granddad's name. I mean, I guess he's technically James, but everyone calls him Jim. So yeah, the sound when hitting like a staggered enemy is really satisfying, I will be honest. That is a good noise. Why would you type Jeffrey spelt Jeffrey and not just write it how you wanted it to be spelt in the first place? Am I missing something here? The comedic effect. Sure, why not? Why the fuck not? Because you can. Jim Bob. Jim Bob spelt Gymbob. What am I doing? Short sword. Your friend on Valorant has a 2% headshot rate and wonder why he's not ranking up. I mean, if they die, they die. Like, if you can kill the enemy, then who gives a fuck if it was a headshot? It does kill them quicker, so it would probably help. Okay, remember I'm skipping... I'm skipping this Titanite shard. How did I fuck that up of all things? Okay, so I skip this Titanite shard and just go straight for the drop. Run. So I should still have 12. But if I fuck this up now and have miscounted, then that's going to be fun. What is it that lets you purchase infinite shards? Because I know infinite large shards is before Anor Londo, like it's after Pontiff. I can't remember which one lets you buy infinite shards. Because infinite, yeah, large shards is Anor Londo, chunks is somewhere in Archdragon Peak. Haven't got a clue where. Do I just pick up the shards one somewhere? Like, is it the ash in Farron Keep on the way up to the large shards? Or is it something else? I really don't know. But if it goes wrong, I'll probably be able to work it out. Just don't have it go wrong, it's that simple. One, two, three. And four's done again. Oh, Eliza P DLC previews coming out. That's cool. I should look at some of those. I am pretty damn hyped for that DLC. Really fucking good game. Best Souls-like, even though I've played like 2 or 3. Between Liza P and Code Vein, Liza P is better. I'm excited for that DLC. Triple shot with the firebomb. Can you fuck off respectfully? And how you respectfully fuck off, but good enough. Can we get like 3 Abyss Watchers in a row? That would be cool. 3 no-hit Abyss Watchers. I'm honestly just going to go with the short sword here. I don't think it matters. I genuinely think that Liza P and Code Vein are the only Souls-likes I played. Honestly, I did still really enjoy Code Vein. I enjoyed it enough to play it 4 times for the platinum, or play it 4 times for all endings, and then do fucking 9 hours of farming to get an item that I needed for the platinum trophy. So I did enjoy it, for sure, but Liza P is really good. I mean, it's way better than DS1. Like, in my opinion, that's not difficult. I do not like DS1. So being better than it is not that difficult for me. Like, I like DS2 more than DS1. I think that tells you enough about what I think of the first one. I'm sure the Liza P DLC is going to be really, really good. Oh yeah, I know. You get fucking crucified if you say that you like the first one. Or that you like 2 more than 1 or anything like this. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. I just do not think it's a good game. I mean, it's a good game, but I just do not think it's anywhere near as amazing as people say. Like, sure, it has some cool areas and some cool bosses, but yeah. Yeah, it pioneered, but I definitely didn't hold up. Like, I think same with Demon Souls. Like, sure, they pioneered the sort of style of game, or like this type of genre and style, but they definitely didn't hold up. I mean, I feel like Demon Souls is helped a lot by the fact it has like a PS5 remake. Like, it has a remake onto a current gen system as opposed to just a like shitty remaster. But I don't really think either of them hold up. I do want to play DS1 again at some point, but just from the sense that I've never done an SL1 of Dark Souls 1. I think I started in SL1 and got to... I want to say I got to Ornstein and Smough. But I definitely didn't beat them. That's as far as I've gotten. So I would like to do like a Dark Souls 1, like Soul Level 1 run, just to say that I've done it. Fuck my life. But I am in no rush to do that. I hate this so much. I failed that jump twice today. Fuck. Cool. That's it. It's the sort of thing that honestly, I would probably just do it offline. It's probably the sort of thing that I could just play every now and again for myself, just try and beat it, but it's not the kind of thing that I'd want to sit down for like 4 hours at a time or something to try and do it. Or maybe just like an hour here and there, but just when I feel like it. But I still haven't done an Elden Ring RL1 run. I've done Dark Souls 3 SL1, Bloodborne BL4, and Elden Ring DLC RL1 Scadu 0. I want to say I got like halfway through Elden Ring RL1. I'm fairly certain I've killed Morgott. And I have also killed Mog, just so I could get to the DLC. But I should also finish that off at some point. And then Demon Souls and Dark Souls 2, I haven't even attempted one. I probably won't. Maybe I will at some point, but I haven't like started one. I definitely did base game at some point. I think before the DLC or just after the DLC came out or something, I did play more RL1 base game so that I could get an RL1 file into the DLC. So I've definitely done Mog RL1. And I want to say I've played up, like I've beaten Morgott as well. I'm not certain on that. I do not like this crab. Fuck off, crab. Yes, I've done like Nile. Oh yeah, because I've done Mog. I've done Nile, because I definitely went to Mog like the teleport away, I think. Actually, or did I? Actually, did I go to Mog the teleport away? Ah shit, I'm dead. Well, that wasn't close. Anyway. And maybe I did just do the, would I really have done Magnus at RL1 instead of Nile? I actually think I did do Nile. I can't wait to see some of those previews, Danger Noodle. That will be a pretty good watch. Okay, difficulty options is an interesting one. Boss rush sounds cool. Depending on how it's implemented, that could be really cool. Can we have a boss rush where you're allowed to like veto like one boss that you don't have to fight in the boss rush, just so we don't have to fucking worry about Swamp Monster? Because that would be really nice. Liza P boss rush speedruns when? sounds like a plan. I mean, the fact that there's like Hollow Knight Pantheon 5 speedruns and like Sekiro Mortal Journey Gauntlet speedruns means that some people will definitely try it. For sure, people will give it a go. Yeah, I would imagine that the current difficulty is probably the hard one, then they'd make a few easier ones. Because I think current difficulty in Lies of P is pretty well balanced between bosses not dying too quickly and like doing enough damage, but also, you know, you don't just get slaughtered with the amount of damage they do, and you know, the bosses die quickly enough. I feel like if you wanted to make a quote-unquote harder difficulty, that you would have to do something other than just give all the enemies and bosses more health and damage. So I feel like at the moment it's honestly pretty well balanced in terms of enemy health and damage. So adding something that just gives them more, I don't think would be a good idea. One-handed boss rush speedrun. Sure thing. I mean, one-handed works really well in Sekiro because you only have to worry about like attack and deflect. The only issue with Lies of P is I'm not good enough to deflect everything. I still dodge like a ton of stuff in Lies of P. Honestly, most of the bosses I still fight by dodging. So doing any kind of deflex thing in Lies of P would actually be really tough for me. Challenge modes where you can challenge past bosses using preset item kits. It's kind of like you just get a build given to you and then you have a... It's like you just get a build given to you and then it's like, beat this boss with this equipment or something. Honestly, that sounds cool. Maybe kind of like a randomizer-esque type thing. Yeah, I guess that is one thing though, like with making a harder difficulty, at the same time, if you just make everything faster, then yeah, try and make harder difficulty without making enemies faster and without increasing their HP or damage too much. That could be an interesting one. I mean, I don't think they would make it... I don't think the Lies of P devs would make it unbalanced on purpose, though. But I don't feel like they'd be like, oh yeah, just because we can, here's a fuck you game mode. Like, we know this is a fuck you unfair game mode, but just because we can. I don't feel like that's something they would do. Oh yeah, you could make like the parry window smaller or something, slightly. I think a good way to adjust the difficulty is to make slight adjustments to the mechanics like that, as opposed to just making enemies do more damage or giving them more HP so they take longer to kill. I do think like the mechanical side of it, I mean, even though it's probably harder to implement in some cases, I don't know, I'm not a game dev. I think makes for much, you know, is able to make the game harder while still being balanced. I mean, the only issue with parry window is because it's Liza P, where both parrying and dodging are viable options. I think in Liza P's case, if you reduce the parry window, then you just kind of over-incentivize just rolling. I don't know if that necessarily makes the game harder. Because the main argument to parrying is it's harder, but it's more worth it. In the sense that you can like stance break and like early and this kind of thing. So if you remove that, if you make it harder, then you just kind of remove that incentive and everyone just rolls, which most people probably do anyway. So I don't know what I would do if I were to make it harder difficulty. I fucking hate this boss. It's not even a boss, it's an enemy. But I hate them with a passion. Holy shit. Spook makes no difference there, no. He still sees you at the same point. Spook doesn't matter, and I don't have any alluring skulls. So that also doesn't work. And there's no way to get another alluring skull at this point in the run, I'm pretty sure. Maybe you could go back to Firelink and actually maybe you can, so you could go to Firelink and give one of the ashes. Actually, maybe there is a way to get an alluring skull. Dog. That's really the only enemy that there isn't like a good idea for, at least that I have. I also haven't really watched anything for them. And off to Firelink. Okay, give me twin blades, take off the dagger. Just sell this shit now. Yeah, I can buy skulls. I've completely forgotten, do I buy anything now? I don't.
Ashen one.
I think that's good.
Well,
The Chlorine Ring.
farewell.
That is new name. Found keep perimeter. That's it. I don't know if there is actually a good way for dealing with the Outrider Knight. So that's the one enemy across this entire section of the run that I just don't know. Actually, I guess also maybe here, a way to not have an enemy chase you to the door. The fact that was on my camera tells me that was probably a bit too close for comfort. I took the wrong one off. Okay, what did I do differently there for him to not chase me? Because that makes no sense. Hello again, Abyss Watchers. He's getting up already, I'm leaving. I do not like how they're in fucking opposite parts of my camera. Why did that guy just not attack me that entire time? I don't understand. You're the real one. Okay, Red Eyes got fucked. Cool. That was closer than I would have liked. Okay, they're both getting up and dealing with each other, that's good. Okay, phase 1. The fire is annoying on this phase, I don't like it. Not going for that. Okay, please, can we stop fighting this tiny part here? And spin. That's the attack I don't like, because it's just as soon as you finish doing the R1s, you need to react quickly. Come on. 3 runs back to back, all hitless past Abyss Watchers. And that was something I did like 5 times in total when I was trying to do this run a year ago. That's pretty fucking good. At least now, I mean, it clearly means that I'm actually more confident, know what I'm doing as far as that massive running section goes. Okay, then just go and speak to Matey.
Well, very well.
Why are you here? I don't have any range on me.
what if in Hitless that you hire
That was sketchy as fuck. I've never had a guy actually follow me all the way up here. Never had a guy go all the way up there.
Ashen.
No, thank you for the good luck, Squadcast. So it's my favourite Dark Souls game as well. Not my favourite FromSoft game, definitely favourite Dark Souls. Sure is a lot of fun. Again, I don't do anything else here. Go to Abyss Watchers. And let me also just sort out my inventory and items. Just so I'm not taking 5 hours to scroll to what I actually want. I forgot to level intelligence. There's probably an irony in there somewhere. I'm sure there's an irony there somewhere that I forgot to level intelligence. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, I'm sure the Lies P DLC is going to be really fucking good. Sure am excited for that. Okay, get rid of that stuff. I have full faith it's going to be really, really good DLC. This Lies P base game is amazing. But I think my only real complaint with Lies P base game honestly isn't even that much of a complaint. I just feel like the final area, like the Arch Abbey, just goes on way too long. But I think that area can be so much shorter. Or just a bit shorter and still just as good. I just feel like it goes on forever. It's maybe, I mean, the swamp area as well isn't. The swamp area and the arcade as well aren't great, but I guess they're not really complaints per se. That's not so much complaints as just like opinion on areas, I guess. I do think the Arch Abbey could be like a fair amount shorter. That guy's not facing the right way. Did he see me? I'm in trouble. Okay, please don't chase me any further. I don't think he has. No, he hasn't. That could have been bad. I should have just hidden body there again for safety. I got away with it. But let me descend. Okay, just remember spook and then drink that. Spook, drink that, and then get past this demon and recast hidden body before the skeletons see me. There, and like that. Why the fuck did you see me? What's the point? How? He's not chasing me though. Was it just how close I was? Because again, I probably should have been hit there. That skeleton had a go. It must have just been how close I was, because I had hidden body on the entire time. That's the thing. Don't hurt me. Okay, we're good. And actually remember to pick up the shards this time. We didn't pick them up last one, then I very nearly got myself hit going back to get them. Just because I was an idiot. But come on. Who actually designed crystal lizards to be this annoying? Can I have a word? Who decided they need to be that fast? Right. So need to just try and get behind the sandworm without it or the ballista getting me. Which is generally quite tough for me. Please. God damn it. Does it really hit there? I did not realise the sandworm hit you there. You have to wait in, like, the crevice then? Okay, also, that's my souls. I thought it was just really close, but you were actually safe, but apparently not. Okay, that sucks as a hit. That's annoying. So is it best to like wait here? Can I wait here? No, because Salmon's just... Okay, was that luck or consistency? That's the issue with a run like this. When you get through something like that and then you have to think if it's actually consistent or if it was just lucky. And generally, if you think something is consistent, you'll then keep doing it and eventually you will just get hit by it at some point. Because it's actually not consistent and you were just lucky. But... So I want to say hiding in that little crevice is fine. Because you're out of range of the ballista. And I don't think there's any attack the sandworm can do that hits you there. did you have a nice, like, 10-minute sleep? Oh dear. Just a little power nap, I'm sure. Okay, so that's all my stuff from Lake. Except this one more large shards, but I didn't forget anything this time. Okay, perfect. Let's see if we can actually do a hitless dancer this time. That said, this is 3 runs in a row where I got past Abyss Watchers. And then the other 2 both got hit for the first time to Dancer. So I do want to see if I can get a hitless Dancer. That'd be very helpful. As I said, I'm not confident in the fight, but I do know what I'm doing. So it'd be nice to actually just get it first try. What the fuck do I buy? That shit and that shit.
Ashen.
Firekeeper, where are you?
Rotate.
27 decks, indeed. And Catacombs. I definitely think these 2 streams I've done of this just show actually this is a very, very doable run for me. Honestly, if I can do this in 2 streams after not playing for 10 months, how the fuck did I attempt this for like 2 or 3 months and not get it? Like, surely, if I were playing like this, I must have gotten it in 3 months. 2 months or however long it was. But I guess apparently not. Right, let's give Walnir a go. Yeah, everything's correct there. Okay, please don't suck. Lightning on. I'm pretty sure you can stand in here. Yeah. Really, fuck you. What are you doing? Perfect. Hitless Swolner. It's a 1-hit to the Sandworm, which sucks but is fine. It's annoying, but whatever, I guess. I know how to avoid what I did. Or at least I think I know how to avoid what I did. I missed. Oh shit, that's not good. I didn't have stamina somehow. I thought I had enough stamina and just went for another R1. But I did not. So fuck. I honestly do need to look at how to do that, because I always just completely chance that enemy.
Ashen 1.
I feel like for me it's always complete luck as to whether I get that guy hitless or not, just with RNG. 33? I've forgotten to buy something. I don't think I have. Yeah, let's see if we can at least first try Dancer. Skibbity Sigma Riz Riz Riz. Thank you for that kind comment, Spider Boy. Indeed. Yeah, let's see if we can no-hit Dancer at least. It took me, what, 4 attempts to do it last run? Yeah, I got hit 4 times, but the 4th hit didn't actually kill me. So I won on my 4th attempt, yeah. Okay, I suck at this boss. You follow that one up, you don't follow it up again. You don't follow that up. Okay, you do follow that one up, but you didn't that time for some reason. Now you will? No? What the fuck? Why didn't you follow that up? But this one you do? Yeah, I do not understand this fight. Okay, that one's fine. You can get 2 hits. Just a grab? Hello? Nope. Let me just put some more resin on. What are you doing? Okay, please do not do the bullshit move. I mean, that's not what I meant, but it's actually a pretty good attack to get. No! Oh my fucking god, I clutched that. I went for an extra R1 because it would kill, and then I fucking missed the R1. And somehow still managed to dodge that. But I mean, a hitless dancer, so... Not entirely sure how that ended up being a hitless dancer, but I'm not gonna complain. Actually, this is money, isn't it? I should get that. It's only 2 hits so far, both of which were kind of dumb, I want to say. Like, the sandworm hit was dumb, and then the Sullivan's Beast hit, I feel like, is a knowledge thing, and just not knowing a strat. So I do feel like they were both kind of dumb so far. Okay, grab this chunk. And let's make sure I don't mess up Lothric Castle for the fourth time in a row, actually. I've messed this up big time in all 3 runs I've done. I think I've gotten at least 2 hits in every run running through this area. I mean, at least last one I figured out what I was fucking up. Last one I worked out what I was doing wrong, so hopefully this run, that stuff won't happen. It's just the location to which I use Hidden Body to stop enemies seeing me and hitting me. Why have my Estus had no sound effects this entire run, I swear? I swear they haven't made a noise. Ignore you, ignore you. Please ignore me. Thank you. Okay, this is the part that I kept fucking up. Let me just make sure I actually use things and do things in the correct order. So I do this here. Grab that and start running. Grab this and then Hidden Body on these stairs so those enemies don't hit me. Then run up here. Grab this item and Hidden Body here. And that keeps me invisible for the entire time. See, I do know what to do here. And perfect. Through it without any problems whatsoever. And I managed to mess that up 3 times in a row. Yeah, that's fine. Just remembering where to actually use Hidden Body. But after that it is pretty straightforward. I missed. Oh, that's not good. I missed the fucking chunk there. Which means I need to use an extra homeward bone. That was me trying to do that a bit too quickly. Let me go back and grab this chunk. Lock in indeed. I said we're only on 2 hits, so at the moment it's going well. Although, I say the hardest part of the run is still yet to come. I honestly think the hardest part of this entire run, purely because of how bullshit it is just Aldrich. Just the Aldrich fight. Honestly, none of the running sections or other bosses actually come close to being as bullshit, I don't think. So hardest part yet to come, but I'm doing well so far. So I remember one time, I think, Hidden Bodying there. Does that give me enough to get through here? If I Hidden Body at that doorway. No, just because how close I am to them, they're still gonna see me. Okay. Not ideal, but I mean, it's honestly better to only have those dudes see me and not have those dudes plus the firebomb guy. That was far preferable. Okay, I need to buy... I sell anything? Yeah. Okay, so get me those 6. Get me some of those. Get me some Homeward Bones, Tower Key.
Ashen one.
Is what
And then get this up to +9.
pretty.
Was that
42 decks.
Ashen one me?
I'm honestly gonna try the Sage Parry again. Like, because I don't know the Sage spawn pattern. It's like, you can predict where Crystal Sage is going to, like, spawn and appear based on, like, the patterns of crystals. But I don't know that. So honestly, I think for me it's safer to just do the parry strat. Just wait for him to do a sword sack, parry him, and he's dead. Oh my god! I just realised I didn't even have the I didn't even have the fucking ring on for the last part for the dancer fight. Okay, that should be that. Spook, hidden body. Okay, make sure I can actually use the shield. I've made that mistake before. And parry. This is going to do a shit ton of damage. And dead. Perfect. Crystal Sage done. Then let me swap all my stuff back so I can go back to hiding to get past enemies. The Crystal Sage done. I honestly think I am just going to do the parry strat now. I think I've kind of given up now on learning the crystal positions again. And I will just do the parry strat, I think. Like, it seems pretty safe. Honestly, I think the run from here to Deacons is probably actually the second hardest part of the game. I do not like this run. Like, this entire part. I'd probably say Aldrich is the hardest part of the run. And probably this run from here to Deacons, probably second hardest. This is another one where just there's so many enemies and so much stuff. It's really easy for just one enemy to decide that actually they're going to attack me. I want to drop down here. I don't know what that guy was aiming at, but it wasn't me. Clearly saw something. And now we start running. I do not like this run. There's so many fucking enemies here. Let's just try. I mean, the annoying part as well is actually once you're inside the cathedral, there's the troll to get past. Is it actually more worth it to just kill that dude? It's probably more worth it to just kill that dude. Yeah, my mistake. And that's what happens if you don't also use Spook. Everything aggroes you. Okay, honestly, from now on, I think I will just kill that guy. Got to be safer. Or at the very least, I should have hidden bodied first. Hidden body before Spook might have saved it. Depending on where I hidden body again after that to make sure I never become detectable. Yeah, honestly, it has to be safer just to kill him. I would one-shot him with +9 twin blades, so... Do you think that's the best play? Right, now we have to try and get past our little friend here. Up to here. Honestly, I'm just gonna go. I don't know the timing. I'm just gonna fucking go. I think the thrall there was in a good spot. And go. Yep. Oh no, now this thrall's gonna chase me. Surely? Are they not chasing me? Interesting. Yeah, that part's also quite sketchy for me. As I said, just this entire section of Cathedral is not easy. I think it is probably the hardest running section. I do think this is the hardest running part of the game. So I don't think there's any other running parts where I'm necessarily like super scared of getting hit. Because, I mean, Irithyll sounds really scary. But honestly, it's not actually that bad. Like, running through Irithyll no hit. Same with Irithyll Dungeon. Like, it sounds really scary, but it actually isn't. But let me through. Finish loading the rest of the stuff, please. As we're doing this to go and get patches to buy more skulls ahead of deacons. So I only have 5 at the moment, and I want a full 10. So let us go and speak to patches and buy what we need. We give him 5 skulls. I don't think I need anything else. Can I do any levels? I can do 1 level.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So I don't think I need this for anything. And then Cleansing Chapel. Okay, get the dagger out. And another case of just spamming Hidden Body until we make it to the boss wall. And just fucking run. Yeah, so far, really pleased with the run. I know that can change very fucking quickly, especially if a guy like this blocks my path. Holy shit. I should not have said that so far so good. I mean, I avoided getting hit, but like... I should not have said that. What am I even doing? I am max HP, yep. And then get the skulls out, and it's just a skull fest. Have a skull. One. That's fucking awful RNG. 2. No. Oh my god, that's fucking abysmal RNG. 2. 3. 4. Please leave me alone. And just lure them over here. Five. And dead. Okay, deacons dealt with. Thank fuck. Actually, thank fuck. Because, especially early on when I had awful RNG on where the deacon was that I needed to kill. Handled that pretty well. Let's swap all this shit back. I can get rid of that now. That goes to Gold Pine. Okay, through deacons in only 3 hits. It's the best we've had since I've come back to DS3 no hit. Might be the best we've had by like double. I did that too late. Yeah, as I said, Irithyll, I honestly think it looks a lot scarier to run through than it actually is. That guy did see me though, so that almost got very bad. Just cast there. Yes, that's that first part completely dealt with. I will just get this bonfire in case I die on this next bit, just so I don't have to do that part again. But there's no reason to get this bonfire in an actual 0-hit run. I did die here twice though. There's an enemy that drops down from the ceiling and I forgot where they are. I died to them twice in my last run, 2 runs ago. So I think I need to go this way. Yeah, that enemy there that just dropped down. But the way I went very nearly got me hit by another guy, so I don't know what the... I have no clue what the correct route is through there. I just kind of run and hope. Roblox is better, that's an opinion. Sure is an opinion. Okay, so then grab this and rest. Grab this and rest and then basically book it to Pontiff and Hope is the route. Like, this is the harder part of Irithyll. Or the, like, sketchier part. So let's just go. Make sure I have all my stuff on. They'll wake up, but they shouldn't see me. Yeah, exactly. Like, they don't actually see you at all. They just stand up. And then this enemy, you do it again. It is nice just how good the fucking hidden body spook combo is. Like, these two spells together basically stop everything from seeing you. I mean, like, they're not actually aggroed to me, so... It really fucking helps. And then run through here. This does wear off, which I'm kind of scared at one point is going to get me hit by that wearing off. So 523 HP, we're at max. I've got my pine resin. Let me get the other shield out. Pine resin. And dead. I'm gonna get this for safety. It's a good run, so may as well get a few safety things here and there in case anything does go wrong. Right. Make sure the deacons haven't seen me. This part I don't like though, because there's these two NPCs here and they can either be completely brain dead and just leave you be, or they can fucking follow you to the ends of the earth up the whatever the fuck they're called, towards Anolondo, like the rooftops. Yeah, he's following me. Depending on how far he follows me, I think he stopped. And just hidden body here for no real reason. Perfect. So I've had all 3 hits so far have been running sections, haven't they? The well-known Deacons ones were dumb. Then the Dancer one is slightly less dumb, but still easily fixable. So we're doing really well so far. Yeah, as said, like the hardest part of this entire run is next. So we'll see if I'm still doing really well after that. I think movement in Demon Souls just probably kind of feels clunky because of how old it is. Like I think that's just how it was like done at the time. I want to say Demon Souls has like 8 directional movement, in the sense that I'm not convinced you can roll in every direction in Demon Souls. In things like Bloodborne and Elden Ring, you can roll and dodge in every direction in 360 degrees. But I think in Demon Souls you can only do it in 8. And same with Dark Souls 1. But I'm not certain on that. Which might be a reason as to why you think it feels a lot heavier. I do think the movement in those games does feel worse than a lot of the new ones, but I said that might be the reason. That you can't really roll wherever you want to. Or at least I think you can't, as I said. I'm not completely certain. I think the other thing is just, given Demon Souls and DS1 are the oldest, they just kind of have the least polish. You know, they're just kind of the least polished of the games. And I didn't check if I had max HP, I do. I don't know what I was doing there. 1534, stop there. Oh, come on. I fucking got blocked on the fucking edge of the wall. That wasn't even the bullshit part of Aldrich, that was just me getting blocked. Oh, also that was a good attack and I completely forgot to have my Pine Bundle ready. Oh boy, we sure are wasting time. Okay, Aldrich, don't be bullshit. It wasn't even bullshit, that was just a skill issue. That's like the best attack I can get. And I skill issued so fucking hard. Yeah, Elden Ring movement is much smoother. I think I'd say it's smoother than Bloodborne. Like sometimes because of Taunt, like your horse, like transitioning between the two of them can be quite clunky, but like general movement itself in Elden Ring is really smooth, I'd say. Ah shit. I'm in trouble. Okay, still full HP. It's 30 watts, sorry, Danger Noodle. What's the currency? I hate that attack with a passion. Yeah, that was much better. I'm actually just skill issuing. Aldrich has actually been really nice with RNG and I've just skill issued so hard. Like, I said this was the hardest part of the run, but not because of this. Like... This isn't what I meant, game. 30 USD, okay. It's probably going to be the same then in euros and pounds, I would imagine. Because most companies just screw over the EU and UK. So I'd say that's probably worth it. I mean, obviously I don't know what's in it, but... Okay, what the fuck? I literally had Hidden Body and Spook. What do you want me to do? But that sounds like it's probably worth it. Oh, fuck you. Not the Aldrich incident. It was all going so well. And then Aldrich decided not even to be a dick. I just skill issued. $11.36, 15.46. That's what pisses me off the most, that this isn't even Aldrich's fault. Oh dear. Well, He seemed to have forgotten how to play Dark Souls 3. Good to know. I've forgotten how to play the game. Ah, shit. As I keep saying, the sad thing is, this is all just a skill issue. Aldrich isn't being a dick or anything. These are perfectly fine attacks. I mean, okay, the hit I got out here to the Deacon before last attempt was bullshit, I'll say that, but... I have not skill issued this hard in a long time. Let's try this shit again. This is like attempt 5, attempt 6. Like that attack I think is fine. But now means I'm super far away and Ultra's going to do arrows in phase 2. Okay, that's actually very helpful information. Okay, actually, as shit as that Aldrich fight was, I just got some really useful information there. If Aldrich is low and goes for arrows in phase 2, you can actually rush him down. If he's low enough, you could actually rush him down. I'd never tried to do that before. Because the strat I learned was always just basically, if Aldrich goes for the arrows, homeward bone. Like, the best way to dodge the arrows is, in phase 2, is if Aldrich goes for them, just to reset the fight. Okay, the fact that actually, if Aldrich is low enough, you can... Even if he goes for the arrows, you can kill him before he gets them off. Actually a solid strategy to help. I mean, it sucks that I died, what, 4 times to Aldrich? I'm a bloody idiot. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't think I've ever been dumber. That was almost on par with... That wasn't quite as bad as forgetting the shields and then trying to parry Crystal Sage, but that was up there. That was definitely up there in terms of being dumb. Ran in to L1 the jailer. And then, because I wasn't two-handing Twin Blades, L1 fucking cast him body. That's up there with the Crystal Sage, like, parry fuck up. At least I'll never do that again. Yeah, everyone's favourite back-to-back area, Irithyll Dungeon into Profaned Capital. What could be better? What could actually be better? Let me just sort this shit out. Take off them. Take off that, take off that. And then we can go and pick up Storm Ruler when we get into the fight. Why am I casting Hidden Body? It does nothing for this fireball. I shall cast it now. And just run. They don't see me. But up until Aldrich, this one was going really fucking well. Yeah, so main points of practice at the moment, Dancer and Aldrich. Which I also kind of worked out for my last 2 runs, or last 3 runs. I think most of the running sections I'm fine on. That was just greed. That was greed. God fucking damn it. So I don't think I need to practice your... That was just me being greedy. But we'll see. Can you drop down all this way here? You can. Okay, so 10 hits. How many of these are done? Like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once 8 of these 10 hits are done, I'm gonna be honest. I think the Sullivan's Beast and that Yorn Death there, or the Sullivan's Beast and the hit on the way to Aldrich are the only 2 ones that I wouldn't say were dumb. Don't hurt me. Oh shit, I didn't charge it up. I hate that attack. Come on. How much do you want to do in that combo? Please fuck off, Yorn. I rolled, come on. I so fucking rolled. Why am I skill issuing so hard now? Dude, this one was great up until Aldrich, and now I'm just absolute skill issue. What has happened? I definitely rolled there. I'm certain of it. What has happened? Do I need to practice yawn? I don't think I do. Like, do I? Oh boy. That's a hit. I didn't even notice he was doing that. Oh dear. Don't fuck it up this time. Yeah, I swear I dodged that last time. I don't like this attack. I'm so shit. What in the fuck happened? What actually happened here? It was all going so well. I could do a little bit of yawn practice, but I definitely don't need to do as much as on Aldrich or Dancer. No wait, then Flynn's Pontiff's Right Eye. You for magic. I don't know what the fuck was going on. To why I just got so bad for these last few bosses. Last few bits in general. Yeah, Dancer. So we need to go and get Red Tear Stone. It's so annoying that I took all of those hits between Aldrich and Yorm. Fucking 9. I said that should be a reasonably easy fix. I know I need to practice Aldrich. Frankly, I'll always need to practice Aldrich. And then Yorm actually was a skill issue. I'm gonna be honest, there's no defending that. It sucks, but yeah. That was me being really dumb. Anyway, put that past us and let's see if we can get through the rest of the game without getting hit. So let me put on Tearstone. Let's see what we can do with these last 3 bosses in the last area. See if we can keep it at 12. Jump. And go and jump again. Okay. Please do not be a dick. Dragon Slayer armor. Yeah, I'd say that wasn't being a dick. When did I get so much better at that fight? I never used to be confident in that fight, but I've apparently gotten so much better at it. Okay, at least there's another green split there. Then you. Lloyd's sword ring. Actually, no, you need to be Parry's shield. I want fire. I was never confident with Dragon Slayer armor, but the 3 times I've fought it in the last 2 streams, I've gotten it fairly easily every time. So maybe my fortune has changed. Maybe my fortune has changed for the better with that boss. If it can just do the same thing with Aldrich. I just have like a pity pass for Aldrich. Like, we know your shit, but here you go. That'd be really kind. I don't think there's any reason for me to get these homeward bones, but sure. Is this how UK libraries actually are? I mean, the last time I went to one, there were fewer hands crawling out of the bookcases, I will say that much. Not as many hands crawling out of bookcases. A lot of people with candle wax faces, that bit I think is about correct. And like the gargoyles outside, all of that is pretty accurate. Don't remember all of the hands though. Yeah. Like, this is just what British librarians look like. And they just run around with magic in case you start talking too loudly or something. Best way to keep people quiet in the library, just fucking shoot them with magic. It's effective. Sure is an effective strategy. I'm trying to think about like public libraries in the UK that aren't like shit or that aren't just like your like random local like modern library kind of thing. I'm trying to think if there are any older ones that are public. Surely there are some around London or something. But there's a really nice one a university near where I live, but I don't know if I still have access there because when I went to college, we had access to that library, but I would imagine that because I'm not a student there anymore, I don't. I'd imagine there are probably some like older libraries kind of thing that you could just go and visit. Yeah, I actually can't think of any. So I would imagine there was some in London somewhere. But I can't think of any off the top of my head. Other than just like all the kind of local libraries you get. I mean, Waterstones is pretty close. Is Waterstones like purely a British company? Like they do exist outside of the UK, right? Or do they? So it would surprise me because they're really fucking good. Like they have an absolute ton of stores in the UK. Every like high street or shopping centre or something will most likely have a Waterstones. There's not one in my like town, but there is one in the next town across. There are just a ton of them.
Ashen one.
What?
Yeah, it would definitely be weird if they didn't exist outside of the UK, because like in the UK they are massive. Like in the UK they're a massive company.
Ashen one. Me.
Google says UK, Ireland, Belgium, Netherlands. It actually surprises me that it's that few. But don't know. It does surprise me it's that few. Up we go. It's like most Waterstones are fucking massive. Like they're not just, oh yeah, we'll just get our, you know, our plots for our shop in this tiny little space here or something. Like they are massive stores. Hello, Shua. Just stare at her face for a bit. Why not? Don't fucking lag while I'm in the middle of this shit. Please. And hello again. And we try this again. Perfect. One boss to go. Might as well mark that off. I mean, technically, yes. The I've forgotten what it's called now. Like, technically, yes, the red tearstone ring would make that fight faster because it's a 20% damage increase instead of a 10% damage increase. But I think to find a place to lose the health, it takes a while, but that's not even the main thing. Like, the main thing is just that you cheese that fight. Like, it's a cheese. There's no, like, skill or judgment involved kind of thing. So, frankly, I can do the cheese for as long as I want. I don't need to worry about the extra 10% damage or anything when, you know, there's no variation to the fight is the point I'm trying to make. So extra 10% damage just does not matter. I don't know if there's somewhere where you could lose the health reasonably quickly. I mean, like, you could go out of your way to lose it, like, at the same place where we did for Dragon Slayer armor. But as I said, it doesn't matter when the fight's just like that. Okay, final fight. Soul of Cinder. Try and close out this run on a positive. Hello, sir. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to make that. Curved sword, I do not like. Fuck you. That was a skill issue on my part. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah. I mean, the Twin Princess cheese is a lot safer than it might look. Like, it is actually really fucking safe. It's definitely one of the easier cheeses, I think, in Souls games. What am I doing? I've forgotten how to fight Soul of Cinder. I don't know what I was doing there, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, sure it was first try, but I still got hit twice. 14 hits given how the run started is kind of sad. Given going into the Aldrich fight I was on 3, that's pretty sad. That's actually technically the worst one I've done so far since I came back. The worst one I've done that I've finished, I guess. Yeah, so Dancer I need to look at. Aldrich I need to look at. I mean, given that 9 of them came on 2 splits, I think it was 7 on the bosses and 2 on the enemies on those 2 splits. Dancer and Aldrich I need to look at. Never hurts to look at Soul of Cinder either. Honestly, even though I got hit 3 times, I think I'm fine with Yorm. Yeah, Dancer Aldrich Yorm is the Dancer Aldrich Cinder is the what I need to do. Honestly, the areas seem fine. I got hit to the Sandworm, which was a dumb hit, that's easily avoidable. I got hit by the Sullivan's Beast, which I actually just need to learn a script or something to kill it. Deacons, I got hit by that one enemy outside, which I think is far easier and safer to just kill. So that's fine. There was one hit on Aldrich to a Deacon Fireball because I didn't roll out for landing, which was dumb. The hit on Yorm was the dumbest fucking hit ever. Forgetting that I had my shield, or forgetting that I had my staff equipped. So honestly, all of the non-boss hits in this one were really fucking stupid. With the exception of the Sullivan's Beast, and maybe the Sandworm just because I didn't know, they were all stupid. But honestly, like, if you take out those 2 splits, that was a 5-hit run. Like, if you remove the Aldrich and Yorm sections, that run as a whole was really, really good. I will take that. I do think I'm going to stop here though. Like, it's already gone 6 PM, so I don't think I can start another run. So I know we only finished 1 run. Stream's only been on for 3¼ hours. We only finished 1 run, but I still think it was pretty good. Like, it was a good run, and I know exactly what I could do. I can definitely no-hit this. I've had 3 runs hitless past watches in a row. I can definitely no-hit this. I'm not gonna do Sekiro, I think. If I started doing Sekiro runs now, you would not see a run get past Gyobu. Maybe Bull if you're lucky. I'd say that went pretty well though. Hopefully I can do this quite soon. Yeah, I'm going to go and eat something now. Have a good rest of your evening, everyone. I will Definitely stream something Saturday. I think Saturday will probably be a longer stream, to be fair. Okay, I love this music, but that was just getting annoying, I'm sorry. I think Saturday I'll do a longer stream. Yeah, I'm going to go and eat something else, so thank you everyone for watching. Have a good rest of your evening. / afternoon, depending on where you live. And take care and goodbye.